The Cleveland Browns appear to be making wholesale changes, especially on the offensive side of the ball, and that may start with number one wide receiver, Jerry Jeudy. Now, we know this dude, I think he was second in the league in drops as a number one receiver, second in the league in drops, crashing out on Shedeur Sanders on the sideline. There's footage of him half-assing in practice. Jerry Jeudy is not a number one receiver, and it seems as though owner Jimmy Haslam and GM Andrew Berry have taken notice, and they have a plan of action. This could be it for Jerry Jeudy. We got to break this down. Welcome to Keep the Vision. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, share the channel, hit that bell notification, and hype the video. Let's get right into things. So, Jerry Jeudy was an absolute stinker this year. Let's just be honest. This dude is getting overpaid. He's not a number one wide receiver. This dude is a number three. He's a slot receiver, and that's just what he is. He's not a number one. Now, the Cleveland Browns have the number 6 pick in the NFL draft. Obviously, they need to make key additions on the offensive line, but there are some options at the top of the draft with Ohio State receiver Carnell Tate and Arizona State superstar wide receiver Jordan Tyson. I think these are some great options to either the Browns could get rid of Jerry Jeudy or move him to a less role on the team. And I think that it has to be that way. I think Jordan Tyson would be a slam dunk as a number one wide receiver. This dude has freaking Malik Neighbors' explosiveness, and I think that would be a move. Let's go to UCSS and see what they had to say about Jerry Jeudy's role on the roster next year, and then we have some guys in the draft to break down as well that are potential suitors for the Cleveland Browns. Let's get to it.
He talked about the fact that Jerry Jeudy is a front runner, and because it depends on the team. I mean, what are your expectations, Dustin? Let's start with you for Jerry Jeudy for 26.
Expectations?
Yeah. Well, what do you think he's going to do?
I mean,
you think he's going to be as bad as he was this year? I mean, he had a really good year 2 years ago. No,
he had a really good 2 games in a row.
That's not fair.
I mean, he had
1,200 yards.
Yeah, I know, but didn't he have a 200-yard game?
He had a good stretch with Jameis. He had a good stretch with Jameis.
Yeah, that certainly helped him. Well, Jameis Winston's not walking through that door next year, so I don't know that he's going to have another 1,000-yard year. I mean, I think that something like that right there, that 50 for 600, it's not a great year. The 2 touchdowns stinks. I'd love to see him double the touchdowns and have more yards, but I don't really have any expectations that he will.
I think it all boils down to 2 things. Jerry Jeudy will be considerably better as a guy who's not receiving number one attention. I don't think people understand, when you are playing against defensive backs and you're the number one receiver, if you have a guy who's a number 2 or a 2.5 and he's going against a number 1 corner, you're going to have problems. Because now that number 1 corner is going to nullify and neutralize your best asset. And the problem with Jerry Jeudy is he does not have a glaring strength. He doesn't have a guy where he's going to route you up oh, this cat is so precise. He runs timing routes and he's open. He doesn't create a ton of separation. He's not really that great off press coverage. He's not really a 50-50 go up and contest the guy. He's not really a dude that's shifty that can just run by you. So he's just a good receiver at a plethora of things. So what you need, the Browns need to do is they need 2 more receivers. Jerry Jeudy is much more prevalent and a good receiver in the slot where he can get free.
Didn't I just say Jerry Jeudy's a slot receiver? I just said that. KTV be knowing what he talking about, y'all. Come on now.
Releases. He can get some releases where he can use motion to get off coverage and move around in the middle of the field. I think if you had a better number 1 receiver or a guy that could really beat guys deep that had to take attention, Jerry Jeudy automatically looks a little better at 2. Automatically. Because give me 5. If Jerry Jeudy's 5 touchdowns and 900 yards, just a nice Jerry Jeudy.
Well, they paid him to do more than that, but
we can't develop. Receivers ain't our thing, so we got to overpay.
I mean, listen, Jerry Jeudy, in his defense, in 2024, was really the only receiver in the Kevin Stefanski era that exceeded expectations.
But look at the drop off, man. I mean, he's not a number 1, man. He's not a number 1. I'm sorry. Look at the drop off from 2024 to 2025. Jerry Jeudy's just not that guy, man. He's not that guy. But there could be some saving grace around the corner. We have legitimate prospects that could be number one wide receivers. Let's take a listen about Carnell Tate of Ohio State and Jordan Tyson of Arizona State.
The consensus has been between Carnell Tate of Ohio State, who took a huge leap, and Jordan Tyson, who had a really good year but was a bit banged up and was unavailable. So if I had to ask you, who is your favorite wide receiver of the two, who are you picking, Carnell Tate or Jordan Tyson?
I feel like we're going to have the same answer again. I hope not. Carnell Tate, Ohio State, is wide receiver 1 in this class. I'm so disappointed. I want to have some fights here, man. I want to fight. They are such different players, right? When you talk about Jordan Tyson, Tyson's more in the 6'1", 195 pound, 200 pound range.
Now, I will tell y'all this. For me, Jordan Tyson is the number one receiver in this draft class. I'm going to just tell you that, in my opinion.
Very sleek, 3-level threats. A guy that moves exceptionally well, has great downfield acceleration, is a very good route runner. He gets open, and he makes big plays. Carnell Tate is more of that like long boundary guy that could also play Z. He's got incredible length at the position. He makes great contested catches, plays outside of his frame. I think that Tyson's a little bit more of a explosive athletes potentially than what
that right there, he's spot on. That is why I have Jordan Tyson ahead of Carnell Tate. Jordan Tyson is Malik Neighbors' level of explosive. Like all of the top guys in the league, when you see that explosiveness that pops off the screen, that is what Jordan Tyson has. I'm telling you, this dude is explosive as all get up. He reminds me of a young Odell Beckham, to be honest with you.
Carnell Tate is, but Carnell is just so smooth, man. He's smooth, and he's got a good overall top gear. So, I mean, he's been an incredible riser in this class because before the year.
I like Carnell Tate as well. Carnell Tate is nice. He's never been a number one. That's the only thing, though. Jeremiah Smith at Ohio State is the number one. I don't know if Carnell Tate is a legitimate number one wide receiver, but he definitely better than Jerry Jeudy as.
Joe, full transparency, I was very lukewarm on Carnell Tate. I liked Carnell Tate, but I was not in love with Carnell Tate because there was nuance and
really good in the
99% of other teams got.
He needed to. Carnell Tate over Jordan Tyson. Tate took the step that he needed to. Jordan Tyson kind of stayed the same, but that's not a bad thing. Jordan Tyson's film was really good in the summer that he was wide receiver 1 because of just like overall smoothness. He is a super smooth operator. I compared him to, and I texted you about this, I felt dirty doing it, but I really don't considering where he was picked in his draft class. Jordan Tyson reminds me of Justin Jefferson. If he hits his ceiling.
I think Jordan Tyson's a more explosive athlete than Justin Jefferson, though, to be honest.
And he gets to his potential and he gets back healthy. I think he could be Justin Jefferson. I think he could be a top wide receiver in the NFL. That is not a crazy thing to say. He does everything so well. He's got pretty reliable hands. He is a really great accelerator in and out of his breaks. He changes direction with absolute ease on all of his cuts. And I think that there's really tremendous refinement to the way that he's running his routes.
The only problem with Jordan Tyson is health. He's had injuries every season. So that is why a lot of people are just going to go with Carnell Tate just off reliability at the end of the day. But these two are great options to replace Jerry Jeudy, and it seems as though Browns owner and management have taken notice. Get down in the comments. Let me know what you think. This is Keep the Vision. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and share the channel.